Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the SEGA Demon Slayer Chokonose series Kamado Nezuko figure. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll start a review on the packaging first as usual. Here we have the standard SEGA prize figure packaging. Here we have Nezuko's photo, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Here's a side look of Nezuko. More Nezuko and Japanese wordings. Another Nezuko. Here's the top and here's the bottom. Cool. Let's move the packaging away. This figure was released in Japan on July 30th. Something like that. 29 July 30th. And this is a very popular figure in Japan. They were released as a prize figure for the UFO catchers or those claw machines. And on that same day, they also released Shinobu-san. But Nezuko is more popular than Shinobu for various reasons. First, Nezuko, it's like the national level sister, the cutest girl, the cutest sister from the anime series. So a lot of people love Nezuko. And so overall, Nezuko is more popular than Shinobu figure. And also, Nezuko sells about, I would say about 18 to 19. Sometimes you can I see somewhere $22 in Japan, up to $22 in Japan, but you can get it on average around $18, whereas Shinobu you can get it for like $15-16. I've never seen anything more than $16, around $15-16 range. So that's the price difference. Second, I was thinking about getting Shinobu as well, but after seeing the actual figure itself, I decided not to get it because I was a bit disappointed at Shinobu. I don't want to go into detail on that since this review it's more focusing on Nezuko. Regarding Nezuko, I have my love and hate relationship with this figure, and I'm gonna share with you in my very honest opinion. This is the 5th Chokonose series figure released by SEGA for the Demon Slayer series. And I have to say, this is a bit disappointed. Not just this one, like I mentioned, the Shinobu figure is also a bit disappointing. All the past 4 figures, Tanjiro, Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Kanao, those 4 were all fantastic. If I could, I will all give them 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 on my ratings. However, not with this Nezuko figure, nor with the Shinobu. The Shinobu, the real Shinobu in person, it's very disappointed. My friend got it and I saw it. It was just, I cannot spend my money on that Shinobu. However, they are releasing later this month. I think September. Sorry, not August, but September and late August. A lot of the Demon Slayer figures gonna be released by other toy companies in Japan, such as Aniplex, Figure Zero, etc. Those are all going to be a much better options for Shinobu or other characters like Rengoku-san. I think yes, they are more pricier. They're priced more than $120, but I think it's a worthy buy. I'm definitely saving up my money to buy one or a few of those figures from Aniplex or other toy companies who are making a better version of those characters. Plus, of course, more expensive, but I think it's worth to put my money on those because it will be a great addition to my collection. But aside from that story, I'm not gonna put it on here. Let's focus on Nezuko. So Nezuko did not come with any stand, although when they announced Nezuko, they did say they're going to include a base with Nezuko, but it did not happen, nor to the Shinobu figure. So I assume SEGA will not include any base with their Chokonose series going forward. I have no idea. That is not the disappointment. I think SEGA pushed their release date for these 2 ladies, Nezuko and Shinobu, a bit. Maybe it wasn't their original release day or they rush on the production, so there are a few problems or imperfections, I would say. However, it's still a pretty decent figure and it's still very cute. Let's get a closer look of Nezuko. First, the face. The face is okay. You know, I've seen worse face from other brands or other lines from Sega. I think it's okay, acceptable face. You know, it does look like Nezuko in a way, but I'm not very. I don't like the eye, how they painted the eye, how the eye looks, how the eyes look from this figure. I don't know. It's very different than the other four they've released. If you've seen my review in the past, I really care about figures' eyes. You know, I think eyes are very important in terms of likeness, in terms of just the soul of the figure, you know, how much it resembles the character from the anime. And this one, I'm a little bit disappointed on the eyes, just the way it's sculpted, the way it's painted, the color they chose, I don't know, I'm not really liking this eye. It's like dead. It's, you know, of course it's anime figure, it's anime toy, it's dead, but you know what I mean. I don't see any spirit. It's just like a dead eyes, you know. So that's one thing I do not really like about the eyes. Aside from that, the pose is great. I think the paint apps are okay. I've seen some very horrible paint apps from some other people's Nezuko figure. Mine came out okay. No major defects on paint apps or anything. Yep, I like the touch that they even put that little kimono pouch here, which they don't have to do that, which is really cool. You know, it's like a separate piece of plastic. Here's the hair. The hair, of course, Nezuko's hair is always very difficult to paint. It doesn't matter if you get Mega House or any other brands, even Figure Zero. They have the same issue, the paint apps. It's not perfect, but I think my paint apps are acceptable. I have seen some very horrible paint apps on the Chokonose series for Nezuko from somebody else's Nezuko figure. So I'm okay, no complaint here. Of course, they can do a better job, but I think it's okay for a figure that's massively produced. Like I said, the pose is great. I love the pose. They've painted the fingernails. They're painted in a very good way. There's no problems with the paint apps, and also she's holding this bamboo. In Japan, I believe this bamboo is meant for drinking water. That's back in the old days how the Japanese do it. They put water in the bamboo and they drink it off the bamboo. Yep, I think the major complaint will be on the hair. It's not perfect, but it's acceptable paint apps. Yep. Overall, I think this figure is okay. I'll still give it a probably 8 out of 10. It's definitely probably the lowest ranking figure from the 5 Chokonose series they've released so far. This is the probably the worst one. I don't want to use the word worst, but it's not matching the quality or I don't know how to say it. I like this figure. I like the pose. I like it does have likeness to Nezuko, of course, but at the same time it's a bit disappointing. Maybe because everyone's had that very high hope about Nezuko, especially Sega took so long to release this Nezuko. We all thought that this Nezuko gonna come out wow, you know, plus the promo image looks pretty cool, plus the other 4 characters that we released in the past all came out really, really great. So we did had a lot of high hope to this Nezuko figure, but so it's a bit disappointed in terms of the quality and the actual paint apps and look of this character. Nezuko does have some good weights to it, unlike Kanao figure, so which is really cool, and it sits perfectly. And also I think a lot of people really enjoy or like the way that this figure is sculpted in terms of you know, the legs coming up front, like this style. It's really uncommon in action figure forms, so people really like it. It's a very unique sculpture, you know, which is cool. You know, I mean, I'll give it an 8.5. I think not 8.5. It's an okay figure. You know, of course I have high hope to this for this figure, but still, I think it's a okay figure. Again, this figure sells around $18. I've seen $22, $23 in Japan, so I assume this figure will be on a more pricier side in terms of SEGA figure pricing goes. So that's just for your reference. And it was released in Japan on July 30th together with the Shinobu figure. I will not be getting the Shinobu, so I will not be reviewing that, but I will be saving up my money to get Aniplex Plus Shinobu figure. That one looks really nice. I really want to have that figure. So anyhow, here's my review of the Nezuko figure. Like I said, it's not the best figure SEGA have done for Chokonose series for the Demon Slayer anime. But if you're a Demon Slayer fan, I think you should get it, especially if you've gotten the other 4 characters they released previously. You must get this Nezuko figure to complete your big 4 or big 5 major characters and families. So just Google it. If you don't know, just Google it. They're all families together. So yeah, I will highly recommend this figure to any Demon Slayer fan or Nezuko fan or Kamado sisters brothers fan. So yeah, so here's my review of Nezuko. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.